Hey friends, it is 11:47 p.m. on December 13th, 2020. Thank you for joining me. Hey, we're getting ready to move into this full moon, total solar eclipse, sun in Sag, moon in Sag. About to let that arrow fly into the universe, baby, and let our dreams come true. I hope you're all doing well out there. It is a beautiful moment in our now, which is always the case. So it's great to connect with you as our frequencies have attracted us to one another. As I said, it is late in the evening here in Los Angeles, California, yet I am wide awake. So I'm very excited. I'm feeling the energy of this looming solar eclipse and brewing full moon energy. And with the double Sagittarius sun and moon, it's just like happy-go-lucky adventure bonanza extraordinaire. So I'm feeling it. I've been feeling the energy build as the day has progressed. I'm happy to say that I'm in alignment and everything is going well. If you find yourself feeling anything less than pure positive energy, I would just like to offer some vibrational soothing. All is well. Well-being is the order of the day, and only good things are happening in this universe. And we're actually creating our own reality. So we're the first source and center of our reality, literally. So me as John, you as you, and every sentient being. We're all an individuation of the larger collective personality. And this personality is the highest evolved love and light and inclusion and consciousness and all things pure positive. So we are life. And the nature of life, our nature, is that whatever we ponder, we create. And we are, in fact, creating in real time. So there's this chicken or the egg relationship with our thoughts and our reality. And it really doesn't even matter. We don't need to figure out which one came first. We can also identify this same relationship through understanding the mind and heart, or the yin and yang, or the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Everything is a sequence of this or that. So it's like zeros and ones, like computer code, except take that analogy and take it, overstand it, supersede it. So it's like computers and technology and mathematics, they mimic the spiritual algorithm of life. So we think of analogies from, larger to smaller, or smaller to larger. But the thing is that the life it's not a computer. It's not cold. It's not just zeros and ones. It's actual intelligence, and it's heart-based personality. It's love energy. It's pure positive energy. It's pure positive emotion with the mind, infinite intelligence, following it in response to the heart's desire. So we don't actually need to make distinctions between heart and mind. And we don't actually even need to make distinctions between non-physical and physical, or zeros and ones, or yin and yang, or divine feminine and divine masculine. The point is that all reality and our self and our experience of just everything, it's knowable. And it is as knowable as a mathematical principle. And in fact, we ourselves, this life that we are, is the source of all mathematical principles and everything that we find in the physical world. infinite good and the potential for the lack of good. So it's infinite variety. And to the unenlightened consciousness, it may appear as just utter chaos and absurdity. And it's really interesting to release the resistance that this flawed premise of perfection introduces, where rather than trying to be perfect in a sense of done and not doing something bad, which is in fact impossible, but more whole and natural. So words are so interesting, and words are really just vibration, a transmitter of vibration. So an actual word can carry, the same word can carry a pure positive vibration or a not pure positive vibration. And it's up to we as the consciousness to assign the vibration or calibrate to the vibration that we wish to be experiencing. So we are pure goodness, and it's actually impossible for anybody to do anything wrong or to be anything less than good. And that simple flawed premise is enough to keep us perpetually pinched off from our true nature and our true happiness. So everybody and everything is just naturally good, and we're all just this leading edge extension of pure positive energy, source consciousness. And so we're witnessing a telescoping and a exponential expansion in momentum, just in consciousness and evolution and physical reality on the planet. And we have this incredible prerogative and opportunity to stand secure in our knowingness and autonomy, of our own sovereignty in creating our own reality. So there's this algorithm operating in the universe where there's always developed and undeveloped. There's always enlightened and unenlightened. There's always infinite variety. So there's always this source of pure positive everything desired, and just a pinching off of that to a degree at any given moment in time by an individual perceiver through allowing a vibration to vibrate that is not this pure positive vibration. And that's all part of the game. That's part of the infinite variety. That's part of the contrast. And so simply recognizing the value of the infinite variety and the continuous contrast is just so awesome and satisfying. Zen is a path towards the chaos. So we don't need to worry, we don't need to fear about the unwanted when we recognize that it's all about vibration. We are vibration, and the wanted is an actual vibration that we can align with, and in fact is one with who we are. So the wanted is infinitely more powerful than the unwanted, because the unwanted doesn't actually even exist. So if we understand this just conceptually, just intellectually, it's enough. And a part of the intellectual, conceptual understanding is that the understanding itself releases the resistance, and all we have to do is understand. So we just have to go one increment of releasing resistance at a time, and that will automatically lead us to everything we want, down to every specific detail, to every specific manifestation, just everything we've ever possibly imagined that we would want at any time, whether we remember it or not. Just automatically, by being alive, we're constantly having desire. So simply understanding who we really are and our true nature and that everything is naturally for us, and that this is true for all of us. We're all creating our own reality. And by championing our own ability to focus and recognizing that the whole entire point of life for ourselves and everyone is for each of us as individuals to truly experience what we really wish to experience. So a continuous unfolding of satisfying and delightful experience, wherein which we are feeling pure positive emotion, and everyone and everything we care about is satisfied in a divine, enlightened way. So it's kumbaya, it's happily ever after, everybody lives forever in our perfect physical bodies, through the recognition that we're in fact a non-physical consciousness, and everything that we call physical is in fact a pattern of vibration. And we allow this physical knowingness, what we associate with ourself as physical, we allow it to come up with us infinitely as we ascend into higher levels of consciousness, bringing with us everything that we have found along the way that delights us, that stimulates us, that we say, ah, yes, that is why I live, and that is why I continue to journey forward into this life experience of my own creation, recognizing myself and everyone, and supporting each other individuals creating their own reality just the way that satisfies and delights them. Because it is an infinite reality, an infinite universe where everybody gets to have what we want as individuals. Because why else would there be reality or existence at all, other than for all of us to really experience what we want deliberately, choosing it and creating it as we go along, experiencing it in the most satisfying and delightful way possible, in a way that's even more satisfying and delightful than we can imagine it in the moment, because it's constantly progressing and building upon itself and becoming something newer and better and more pure positive, and just everything that we want, because it's simple and natural. Because it's beyond words, it's beyond explanation or justification. It's just the impulse of life is yes and thank you and appreciation and just continuous, ever unfolding pure positive experience that we really can't even describe in words, because we just need to experience it for ourselves. So thank you. I love you. Let's enjoy the eclipse and the new moon, and sending you a vibrational hug. All is well. Peace and happiness. Thank you.